What is happening, ladies and gents? Slammate here, playing more Darkest Dungeon. I couldn't very well leave it at 89 episodes. The obsessive compulsive nature that I have would not allow me to do that, so I at least have to do a 90th episode. It will of course not be the last episode of Darkest Dungeon. I plan on checking out the new characters that they're gonna release in a couple of weeks. And maybe we'll find something fun to do with them, maybe a group of 2 and 2, I'm not really sure. Haven't really checked out what they're capable of doing or if that would even work. And then, you know, later in the year, when they release the other dungeons, I plan on playing them as well. And then, again, that's not to say that random episodes of this game won't just happen over the next few months, but not on a daily basis or anything like that. There's really not much that I have left to do, and you know, I have played a lot of this game, so I don't want to kill myself on it. That being said, I plan on taking out this team right here. Our level 4 is going to switch into level 5s. Might as well make everything on the list red, because you know, we'll just delete her. Don't look at that, because she won't be red. That, and I'm gonna have to, you know, probably delete, I don't even know what, some sort of groups. This lady probably, something else, just in order to pick up the new champions. But it had been a long time since I played the original Dark Crit team, so I might as well, you know, get some levels out of it. Let's see. I'll bring more food than anybody knows what to do with ever. This is in the ruins. We'll bring 3 shovels, 2 keys, some herbs, some bandages, and some holy waters. That looks pretty good. We're hurting on money, so I need to definitely do some citrine farming to get that back up. I do plan on, in the next couple weeks, I have been looking forward to and fun on playing a literal butt ton of The Witcher 3, as well as its expansion pack, adding 30 plus more hours of that too. So if you are into that kind of thing, be prepared for a ridiculous amount of that on the channel. Actually, let's get an early camp, why don't we? Get some buffs.
A spark without kindling.
Yeah, I don't need any of that. Clean guns, that's a good one. Crit, yep, crit. And then, who has the worst accuracy? 5, 5, 5. I think I would rather him. Never miss. Yeah. And then less likely to be surprised is my favorite. I just like that more than scouting. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't put that up there. But yes, tons of The Witcher. Every side quest, all of the loot. Basically plan on 100%ing that game. Switch him back to the back. Uh-ohs, that happened. Oh, Highwayman, it has been too long.
A trifling victory, but a victory.
Yeah. Alright, we'll go check out this one, because, you know, it might have a room battle. One never knows these things. It's nice to get an early key, but I'm never going to use 4 keys. If I actually use 4 keys in this medium dungeon, well played. Well played game. I don't believe it has ever happened though. Got 1 use right there. Probably count on 1 more treasure room, and then we'd have to get randomly into lock boxes, which don't happen very often. I do like getting this team over and over. That's pretty fun. Followed by an immediate destruction of that It's like every fight's just two moves. Gesture Zone, Highwayman.
Stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yeah.
Wealth
Yeah.
beyond measure.
I do like playing these
Foolhardy alike.
procedurally generated roguelike-esque games, as I'm sure you can tell. If every channel on the internets on YouTube didn't already have a Binding of Isaac series, I would probably be doing more of those because it's one of my favorite. It might be in my top favorites just because it's very well polished for what it does. One of the biggest drawbacks I think I have for this game in its current state is that once you get to a certain point, they've made it to where you just can't have like the boss battles anymore. That seems like a major oversight to me, because I mean, as I'm sure those who have continued watching this series have noticed, it's been the same, you know, medium or long or double short dungeons back to back to back to back, because they don't allow you to go back to play boss battles. Those are the high risk, high reward, change of scenery, you know, things that you're fighting. I mean, I understand you've killed the boss and it is now dead, so it probably shouldn't be there anymore. But definitely limits what you can do after that point. Whereas games such as, you know, Binding of Isaac, if you haven't played it, which you should, you fight tons of bosses all the time. Let's get rid of those. Take the citrine. There we go, sarcophagus. That's one I forgot about that uses a key. Give her some, take the money. Yeah, she might need a little bit more. I don't want any shenanigans to happen. Uh-oh, had a fight pop up too. Woo! Can't be a ghoul. It actually can't be. Oh, they're dead. Tower of Guns and Ziggurat, those two games are pretty much the same thing, just in a different setting. I really wish that they could just smash the two of them together, and it would be one of the best of that type of game on the market. I really like half of the things that Tower of Guns does, and I really like half the things Ziggurat does. Ziggurat just it has the weapon variety. It just doesn't have the like layout dungeon variety, and I feel like Tower of Guns beats it in that department. They're both good. They're both fun. Let's see. I got in case you didn't know, this is kind of like a wrap up what's going on update for the channel type of thing, you know. For those of you that are here on a regular basis, you might like to know. I don't know. Dark Souls is going pretty good. Scholar of the First Sin, my whole character, he's proceeding to bash his way through everything. Many bosses I thought I would have a much harder time with, just due to the strange hitboxes that punching things with your fists provides, but it hasn't been too bad. Definitely feel like I'm destroying it on some level, but I would expect nothing less of the Hulk. He's just that good. Yeah, he's just dodge it all. I'll use one of those. I don't use breakthrough enough. That debuff, it scares me a little bit. And then they're dead.
This expedition at least promises success.
Guess we're getting rid of those. Oh my god. I think they're giving me a lot more money than they used to. It's like they know. They're like, no, don't leave us. Come get more loot. Get rid of the shovel. I think I get rid of the shovel. Not ready to throw away that food just yet. Not with this team and not with so many rooms left. Got rid of our debuff. Pretty close. Man, that took a lot longer than I thought. It was like three sections to get rid of that debuff. Boom. Ah, really? That's the second thing that we've left at 1. I'm not happy about it. At least it didn't hit for 1 million. It hit for 2 million. I'm just gonna debuff everybody. See if I care. I need spaces. Give me the spaces. Also, the inventory is looking gross. I guess we get rid of bandages since nothing's really bleeding us. And I think in this place, there's nothing to even use bandages on. So it is the least, it has the least of value to me out of the items that I do have. Uh-ohs. Well, I had to do it.
You must rely on flesh, an indefatigable purpose.
It wants us to have torches. How many torches has it provided us in this dungeon? That's crazy. It has to at least be 4, 5, something like that. It's like, oh god, did you forget? You went in the dungeon with nothing. Alright, not a crit. I'm okay with that. Their stress is just going through the roof, though. I've already started on the ghoul. I'm just going to finish him off. Do whatever it takes. I feel like I've been in the dark for a while now, and their crits have been very lackluster. Like with 40 plus on these guys, it should be every hit. Okay, it should be every other hit. And it has been no hits. Not even one hit. Look at this torch again! Come on. Come on. Too many torches. And not enough secrets. Alright, I didn't switch the words. I didn't switch the jester out, so I'm okay. I'm gonna get rid of the stress, just because we are not capable of getting rid of it ourselves, apparently. Just not a single crit. Not a single crit to be had by anybody. It's 40%. Like, pretty much everybody who does damage has a 40%. And they're like, nah. Nah. What the? What? When did we get a shovel? I'm gonna have to do something. I'm about to use all my keys, and I said that it wouldn't happen. I made us swear that it wouldn't happen. Alright, last medicinal herb. Brought the correct number of those at least. Up, and I got another one. Alright, bye holy water. You've done us no good. I don't know what to do with this money. It's all wonky. Oh, obsessive compulsive. Why you do this to me? Ouch, that's a huge hit. I'm gonna have to eat something off of that one.
With a singular purpose.
And we got the weird scout. Oh my god, we did it. We actually had another key use. Now, this is a dungeon that blew my expectations for keys, which doesn't happen very often. Normally I'd throw them away. I normally overbring keys. Overbring food. Really? Really, Sapphire? Really? Alright. We'll get rid of the medicinal herb. I won't be happy about it. Let's see. What haven't we covered? I haven't covered Nuclear Throne. It's another thing that I've been playing that I am consistently terrible at. Mainly because I don't have the time to put in the amount of time that I think it requires. That would have got rid of some stress. Oh well. It's definitely one of those games where you just need to devote countless hours to it to get good. And yeah. As it is, just putting up the 3 or 4 things that I do on a daily basis takes up, 6 to 8 hours. All of my evening hours as it is.
A devastating blow.
So I'm just, I'm just slowly plugging along at it. I wish it showed more progress, but again, I just don't have the time. I'm gonna eat all that food because reasons. I'll leave that citrine. Come on. I'll take those. And we'll go for the last. It's gonna ask us to eat. I really just wanted to give us money for that last slot. Just have a full inventory of cash. He did it again. Won. Wow, okay, well. That was really good. Don't even need to continue. Alright, that was the whole dungeon then. Look at that money. That was pretty good. For a medium. For a medium even. Veteran.
Devils remanded to their abyss.
Yeah, 22k in hard cash. Everybody hits level 5. Actually don't have the ability to go to orange level missions anymore.
I was lord of this place.
Yikes.
Before the crows and
Yeah, I can only go to these red ones. That's pretty funny. I think we definitely got our cash back. Oh, what? The very end. Finally found one. Never seen one in the entire game. That's pretty good. I'm gonna buy it. Because why wouldn't I? I really wanted that to do something. Alright, let's throw them all in the stress houses. Just in case. Even though, as we have come to find out, I could just send them into someplace in camp and get rid of all the stress. Well, it's been a long time since I used the hairpins. I missed them. They're really good. That's not the one that I wanted. I wanted this place. They all do not need to go in here in any way, shape, or form. But I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna get rid of some bad traits. If I have any. Flatulent, yep. Won't beat herself. That's cool. Or will only beat herself. What the? Trap guy? I didn't notice that you ran away. Do I even have enough to fill up? There we go. Pretty much our entire roster has nothing wrong with them. One person. Sexy Wexy has one thing wrong with them out of our entire roster. Pretty good. But thanks for watching, guys. It means a lot that anybody cared to watch this series, or anything that I've ever done for that matter. It is not over, and there will be more, just not as regular as it has been. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you for whatever comes next.